Okay, hi everybody. This video is going to introduce you to some important terms that you're going to see in Chapter 5 of Born a Crime. Together, I'm just going to go over the words and their meaning. You'll also have a chance to interact with the word. When the video stops, you'll do some type of activity, and this will help you to better understand some of the important things that happen in Chapter 5. So let's get started. Okay, the first word that we're going to talk about is the word frugality. Take a moment and just say that to yourself as you watch the video, frugality. And frugality means being really careful with your money or your resources. So in this chapter, you're going to see Trevor's mom practicing frugality, and he's going to talk about what that was like as a child. I want you to think about a time when you've had to be really careful with your money or your resources. Describe what you did and try to complete this sentence. This shows frugality because. All right, the next word I want to go over with you is the word burden. And a burden is like a heavy responsibility, something that you have to do that can be difficult, but is also really important. So take a look at the picture. This woman, she's got the burden of a long to-do list, maybe a busy schedule. She's thinking about the bills that she has to pay. All of these things may be burdens in her life. What's a burden that you've had to handle? Something that's difficult but really important for you to take care of. Take a moment when the video stops and just jot down your idea for that. And the next word that you'll see Trevor's mom talk about is her generation and the generations that come before her and after her. So a generation means a group of people that are all born around the same time. So think about everybody's grandparents. They were all born probably around the same time. Same thing with your parents. Your classmates, you are a different generation. You were all born around the same time as each other. When you think about your generation, what do you think makes your generation unique or different than, say, your grandparents or your parents? Jot down your idea when the video stops. All right, and the last term that's going to be really important to this chapter is the phrase subsistence level farming. Subsistence level farming. Subsistence level farming. And subsistence level farming means you live on a farm, but you're growing just enough food and crops so that you can survive. You're not really selling those crops and trying to make money. It's just to support yourself and your family. Trevor's mom lives on one of these subsistence level farming communities. And take a look at these pictures. When the video stops, I want you to jot down, what do you think could be really rewarding or good about living on this type of farm? Or what could be really difficult living on this type of farm? So to review, 4 words or phrases that are going to be important to this chapter are frugality, which means being careful with your money or resources. Burden, which is like a heavy responsibility, something that you have to take care of in your life. A generation, which is a group of people that were all born around the same time as each other. And subsistence level farming, which is farming, growing food that is just enough for you to survive, not to make money from. All right, as you come across these words in the chapter, think about their meaning and how they could relate to some of the themes that we've been talking about in class. All right, enjoy.